I'm Jennifer Kayle, Associate Professor in the Department of Dance, and this year Artistic Director of Dancers & Company. I'm really honored to contribute to the Dancers & Company tradition this year, marking the 34th season of the company as the premier touring and outreach company of the department. I'm the only choreographer for the season, and I'm building, in collaboration with the dancers, an evening-length work. At first, this year's season was going to focus on an area of my research, which is collective action, the ideas and theories about how we do things together. But once we learned that the university's theme semester was on sustainability and they were calling it Climate for Change, I quickly realized that our studies in collective action have a lot to do with sustainability. We decided to expand the scope of our research to ask, what does collective action and the idea of doing things together, how does this relate to issues and challenges of sustainability? Both in and out of the studio, we've spent the year asking these types of questions, researching our themes, and in the creative research, invoking the theories, the stories, and the evidence to take form in the bodies of the dancers, in the body of the work. We're calling it collective energies. And the work draws on images of both people power and material energy. It considers some structures of renewal, of momentum, cooperation, and abstention. A central form that connects our themes also between collective action and sustainability is the circle. The circle is a powerful image and a powerful structure. So we've really recreated the Space Place Theater, and we've upended the proscenium, and we're bringing the chairs onto the stage. And so even in terms of creating an audience community or a community with our audience, we're enacting the circle, not only on stage in the work, but in the whole setting. Creating sustainability won't be achieved purely through science. It's also a human project that asks us to change how we organize ourselves. So for this reason, the setting, the objects, the sounds and structures of the work are both elemental, you could say, of the elements, and also man-made. We're using symbols of natural ecosystems and also symbols of social order. It's caused me to rethink the word revolution. That the word is historically tainted with violence and deeply flawed or failed ideologies, but I want to reclaim it. And in the context of collective energies, I want to imagine that revolution invokes the circle, that it does describe radical changes we want to make, and also that we might see the evolution part of revolution, that we could employ hope, that the circle's movement turns to an upward spiral. The second half of the Dancers & Company concert is a work entitled I Intend That We, that of ensemble improvisation, whole groups coming together to spontaneously compose a performance, is an ideal case, perhaps a really complex case, of collective action. In 3 really short works, the dancers will engage in a kind of spontaneous coordination and decision-making to create this so-called instant choreography. Together with some professional colleagues, I've spent decades figuring out a training for this. And so the compositional improvisation training schools the dancers in what we call ensemble thinking. It exposes the process of paying attention and of making decisions together. One question we've asked is, can these ensemble thinking skills be translated beyond the studio, maybe towards social or civic activities? If we could translate and share our knowledge, could it inform and better support our capacity to do things together, both within and beyond the artistic contexts?